So today I'm going to talk about investments and saving. I'm going to talk about saving, why saving purely saving, why is bullshit, and what sort of investments are good and stuff like that, right? Before I get into the actual video, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. But again, speaking from experience, all that kind of stuff, speaking from my own knowledge that I gained from other people. First of all, why is saving bullshit? Now, saving is bullshit for one or two reasons. One is it doesn't do anything. All it does is collect us. So if you put cash aside and just save it, then all it does is collect us, right? So the only good thing that could come from saving is short-term savings, but that's pretty much investing at that point, right? So purely just saving, putting money on the side, and literally just getting money or a chunk of your income and just putting it somewhere, putting it in a savings account and just leaving it and not doing anything with it. All you're doing is making the bank money, right? If it's on your card. But yeah, it does nothing. That's why it's bullshit, and that's why when your mum or parents or dad tells you to save up your money, blah blah, don't do it. It's just bullshit. It doesn't do anything, right? Just money just sits there. All it does is lose value, right? You don't want that. Why would you want that, right? So, for example, kids save, which is great, all that kind of stuff. But as an adult and as a young teenager, you shouldn't be saving, especially if you got a job, right? Because what people do is people save up for cars, house, all that kind of stuff. So an example I always give is, let's say you want to buy a house, right? It's 2023, you want to buy a house, the house is 400 grand, you have to put down 15% deposit or something like that. That's about 30 grand or something like that. And you're like, cool, so I'm going to buy that house, I'm going to save up for a year, 2 or even 3 years, right? 3 years, it's 2026, you're ready to buy the house, you look at the price, you talk to the real estate agent, and the house price is 450 grand or 500 grand, whatever, because the house value went up, but your money went down. The value of your money went down, and now you got 30, 40 grand saved up, and the deposit you need to make is 50 grand, right? You see how all of that is such bullshit. And instead of that, what you should have done is you either should have reinvested your money to make more money, or put your money into something where the money works for you, makes more money for you. So then after that, you'd probably be making 50 grand a month or something like that, and you would obviously have the money, right? So yeah, that part covered why saving is bullshit. Now you know, don't save your money. Spend as much money as possible. It will come back if you spend it correctly. And now I'm gonna tell you how to spend it correctly, right? Investments in general are good, right? Now I'm not gonna go into stocks and S&P 500 and all that kind of stuff, because I don't know that too well. So in terms of investments, I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm just gonna tell you what sort of investments are the best ones, etc. So I'm sure you heard this, that the best investment you can make is in yourself. This is because you can have all the money, but if you can't deal with the money, you can't deal with the stress, etc., you're just going to lose it. When people say invest into yourself, they always think money. But you don't actually have to have money to invest in yourself. Moneyless investments could be training. Or you could count, like, maybe you pay for gym, stuff like that, but like overall you can do push-ups and stuff like that, hygiene. Same thing, you need to pay like money for, I don't know, toothbrushes and stuff like that, floss, but overall it's like kind of normal, so it's not, it also doesn't cost much. So mental health, mind, definitely doesn't cost anything. Investing into your mental health in terms of meditating, going for a walk, getting sunshine, etc., investing into your mind so it becomes sharper. But yeah, those are the things. Now in terms of money investments, there's a few good ones you can make, especially as a young man or as a young person. There are definitely those that you can make, and if you have a job or some sort of income. So I'm going to go through some investments you can make if you have an income, and some investments you can make if you don't have an income. Now if you don't have an income, I'm kind of assuming you have some money saved up. So we're gonna have I don't know, £500, and income, let's say you make 2k a year, right? 2k a month, my bad. In my opinion, if you got a cash flow, so this is a cash flow basically, income, cash flow, same thing. And how you need to think about it is as water, as a glass of water. You got, so I need to make use of my whiteboard. So you got glass of water, and the way you need to think about it is every time you drink, obviously it goes empty, but it refills. So refills, and then you can drink again, refills, drink again, and that's obviously every month or whenever you get your payment or income or whatever, right? So that's how you need to think of it. So if you have a full glass of water every month, you would drink it, right? Because it's just, you get new one every month, so you might as well just drink it, right? Now, this is where actually another point in terms of saving, this actually ties in, this water thing. Now, the reason it ties in is, I'm sure you can agree that when you save up a decent amount of money, let's say you're 16, 17, you save up £1,000, £2,000, £3,000, you save it up, right? So you have it in your bank account, nice round number. Psychologically and subconsciously, you're not gonna want to spend that money. It's nice round number, and you don't want to ruin it. You just want to keep it in your bank account. You want to look at it, oh my days, I've got £3,000, I'm so rich, right? That's subconscious. And be honest with yourself, when you save up money, you do not want to spend it, right? And that's a problem, especially if you want to make more money and you want to do something in life, you want to be successful. That's a problem. You need to be fearless when spending money. Smart but fearless, right? And when you save up, then you become fearful of spending it, right? And when you can see the glass is full, you get dopamine and all that kind of stuff, and you want to keep it full, right? And you want to add more into it, because you can see that number, see that nice round number of £3,000 in your bank account, and you're going to be so scared to spend it. Even if you're saving up for something, you're going to be hesitant to spend it. That's why saving is bullshit and saving is bad, because you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to be stagnant. And if you're stagnant, then that's not a thing. You're either losing or you're winning, right? And if you're stagnant, then you're losing. So that's another reason why saving is such bullshit, right? But back to the point, fills up so you can spend it. 2k. Obviously, if you moved out or if you got your own thing, rent plus blah blah blah. But let's say you got 600, 700, you got some money left. Some investments I would make would be like into self-improvement programs, communities, money-making communities, networking events, networking groups, clothes, like nice clothes, mentors, etc. Right? And obviously these things are gonna cost. Well, altogether cost more than 2k. Like a mentor might cost more than 2k, but because you have that cash flow coming in, most of these things you can do with like a payment plan or something like that, right? So that's the type of investments I would make. For no income, so let's say you got 500 saved, again, you're gonna be hesitant to spend it. You're gonna be like, I don't know if I should spend it, blah. But the investment I would make with the 500 would be into some sort of coach or mentor, into a program or anything like that, any sort of program that will make you more money, right? That's the best, and in my opinion, the best investment you can make. There's no point of buying nice clothes and buying healthy food because you haven't got a cash flow coming in, right? So you can buy those things once and then you use them and then that's it, right? So if you don't have an income but you have money saved up, you want to invest into something that will make you money in the future, rather than investing into something that is short term and you can only use or do once. So I think that's pretty much about it. It's just about being fearless and smart. So that's the key formula. So if there's anything you can take away from this video, is to be fearless and to be smart with your spending with your money, right? So yeah, if you got any questions, let me know, comments, send me a message on IG. Hope you liked the video, hope it helps at least one person. Again, you don't have to implement it, you don't have to take action. I'm not a financial advisor. I could be if you pay me, I'm joking. But yeah, have a good one in a bit.